sense. That makes sense. You really hit on and talked about having the time to really focus on what truly matters. Culture is everything, right?
Yeah.
And I think right now we are having what I call a market condition slump. Even though the economy is improving, we have now decreased to 11.1% unemployment, 4.5 million jobs added in June. We're still not out of the woods, right?
No way.
Resources have been impacted. So when you have your organizational team and your revenue driving team and the tendency to panic is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you lead your team out of this slump? Because is it the rookie mistake? I won't say rookie mistake. Is it the rookie mistake of, $50, $100, $200? Is it something you could turn on, or is it something that you just have to get through these murky waters?
The whole getting out of the slump thing, everybody, if you're fortunate enough to have a job right now, and you're in sales, I would just consider it a good day, because typically, if you look historically just at a lot of the numbers, the number one job category that goes first in recessions and downturns is sales. That's just kind of it's the old blueprint from, the MBA schools that said, this is the team that you start gutting first, which doesn't really make sense to me, but that's neither here nor there. The question was, how do you get out of a slump? The way that I've been focusing on this right now, and you let me know if this is addressing it in particular, but the way that I've been focusing on it is there are three groups of people, three different distinctive groups of businesses that I can basically just put everybody into one of three buckets. First bucket, their hair's on fire because COVID or whatever the pandemic or the reason for the downturn is causing their business to increase. So their hair's on fire. They're going crazy. They need help. They've got a lot of problems.
Right.
The second group would be the people that, they're taking a hit, but they're still in my ideal client profile. The third group is they're really not in my ideal client profile. They're in kind of my contact system for somehow, some way. But they're getting smashed, and I just need to set up a sequence to let them know that hey, we're still here. If there's anything that we can do to help, if there's any questions that you have, let us know. But those are the three buckets. I'm going to be investing my time appropriately to get out of that slump. The way that you kind of stay in the trough is by doing the same things that you were doing 6 months ago when there wasn't this whole global pandemic thing. Mm-hmm. Stuff has changed. Your approach has to change. The way that you value your time has changed, and you need to focus on getting to the people that, are actually in need of your services right now. The people that have big problems, the people that match up with who you can actually serve. And so those are the three buckets that I did. So it's the people that have their hair on fire, their business is growing like crazy because of everything that's going on, and they're going through a massive growth cycle. So you need to help them. You need to go target them. And then it's the ideal client profile grouping, but they're taking a hit a little bit. Mm-hmm. And so you have to continue to nurture them. You have to continue to reach out to them, let them know that you're there. And then the third one is kind of everybody else. And so, we kind of know of this process called the blue ocean strategy. You're trying to get out of where everybody else is fighting over price and product and all these different things. Everybody's in this same portion of the water. So you try and get out to the blue ocean, which is either a distinguishing factor that you have as a business, some offering that is uniquely different than everyone else, right. Or it's just you have a unique insight into, hey, there's a specific group of, there's a specific industry that we serve really well that is booming right now. And so, I've made the joke that it may not be a blue ocean anymore. It may be a blue puddle, mm-hmm. but you focus real hard on that blue puddle. That's the way that you get out of the slump, is just making sure that you're doing everything that you can with every resource that you have to focus on the people that are growing like crazy and are in, really dire need of the services that you offer.